Hi, this is Jonathan Colespivey with Walk in Christ Moving Pictures, also known as Walk in Christ Motion Pictures. So this is Colinas Ranch Apartments in Irving, Texas at 3203 West Walnut Hill Lane. Zip code is 75038. So there's many Colinas Ranch apartments. They're owned by a company called Eagle Realty in Florida. I know their name starts with Eagle and they have Realty. They're owned by a company in Florida. It's a sham. The whole thing is a sham. So here are the many problems. We lived next door to these apartments at a place called Steeplechase, had the same exact problems with flooding, where we were forced to leave because of flooding. And now it's called Asher Park. This apartment complex is called Colinas Ranch Apartments in Irving, Texas at zip code 75038. Come along, let's look what's going on. So what we have is maintenance wouldn't do anything for 3 days. So this has been going on for 3 days. Here's the flooding right here. So they're still trying to control the flooding. And a guy came out from Presto, a great guy named Leo. He was a private contractor. He was not part of the maintenance team here. He did come out. They are reacting to it. But I had to go into the office several times. They dropped the emergency maintenance line. So they dropped that line. I don't know what they're going through, new management, or I don't know what's happening, but here we go. So we still have, the water is leaking from below, and it's actually rising up. So the water is rising up and going through the boards, going through the floorboards. Right here. So they're controlling, this is all wet right here. So they're controlling some of the flooding now. So supposedly a plumber has come out and stopped it, because what's happening is there's a water guard underneath the bathtub. So there's the bathtub, or it can be from upstairs, and when that spout misses the water guard, the water just basically goes underneath the place, rises up, comes through the floorboards. So that's why there's water just kind of seeping up out of nowhere, even through the carpets. So it's just a flooding problem. So here's the thing. If a church wants to donate to an apartment complex to increase the quality of life, because we did not have an air conditioner at this apartment last summer. So we had to go to the city of Irving and force the code to even get an air conditioner. Our air conditioner did not work at all. We had to go to the city of Irving and force the code. It took about 10 letters. I had to send 10 letters. They came in with their badges and forced the code. The city enforced the code by going to the apartment manager, and they can fine the apartment place. So now the flooding is happening again, what happened to a neighboring apartment, and that we lived in, which was called Steeplechase. Now it's called Asher Park. This one is called Colinas Ranch Apartments in Irving, Texas at zip code 75038. Okay, here's the thing. If a church wanted to donate to an apartment complex to increase the quality of living, because there's Muslim people that live here, there's Indian people that live here, there's probably other poverty-stricken Christians. It's a poverty-stricken apartment complex. So they come off on the website like, oh, we've got elegant food in the lobby and all this stuff, and look at the large pool. The pool looks like something you would see in a ragged out Motel 6. So it's a complete ripoff, okay? But the thing is that many people live here from India. There's Muslim people that live here, and they have to live in this condition. They're poverty-stricken, okay? They charge nearly, it's about $1,300, $1,400 just for this, okay? This is common with the flooding and things like that, which causes mildew and smell and everything like that. Here, let's take another look at it. So I've got several different. And so it's just constantly seeping up from underneath the boards. So underneath the wood floorboards right here. Okay? And all they're doing is just drying it. All this is soggy. You can hear, all this is soggy. So this creates mildew, it creates problems, it's agitating. And if a church wanted to donate to the cause to help people live a more fulfilling life, or at least a better quality life, they certainly could do that. I'm with Walk in Christ Motion Pictures. So I feel like if I don't speak out, then to do nothing at all is wrong. To do nothing at all. Actually, to ignore somebody or to abandon somebody, That's the worst thing that you can do to somebody. The worst thing that you can do is nothing at all. If you hurt somebody, it's probably better than nothing at all. Nothing. At least if you hurt them, they can come back and sue you or something. You know, if they helped you, that's what Jesus wants. Jesus wants us to help one another. But to do nothing at all is the most evil thing that a person can do. It's abandonment and it's evil. But anyway, they're working on the problem. This is Jonathan Spivey, Walk in Christ Motion Pictures. Thank you.